There's an old farming town in rural America where people avoid a certain dirt road after dark, not because of wild animals, not because of criminals, but because of what walks the fence line at night. Some say it looks like a leopard. Others swear it moves too slowly to be an animal at all. The sheriff called it a prank. The locals called it a warning. But after 3 people disappeared near Blackthorn Farm, nobody laughed anymore. And the strangest part? The farmer always claimed it was just his dog. Just outside the small town of Blackthorn Ridge lived a widowed farmer named Walter Grady. He was quiet, kept to himself, owned acres of dying cornfields and an old farmhouse sitting at the edge of the woods. People in town thought Walter was strange long before the rumors started. Every night, around 10 p.m., neighbors reported seeing glowing eyes moving slowly around his property. At first, everyone assumed it was coyotes, until one truck driver swore he saw a spotted animal the size of a mountain lion standing upright beside Walter's fence. The next morning, Walter laughed it off, said it was only his dog, a large black mutt named Bosco. But nobody believed him, because dogs don't move like that. And dogs definitely don't stare at people without blinking. One October night, a local mechanic named Ray Collins drove home after drinking at a roadside bar. The road near Blackthorn Farm was dark, empty, and covered in fog. That's when he saw it, standing in the middle of the road. Spot of fur, long tail, reflective glowing eyes. It didn't run, it didn't react, it just stared at him. Ray slammed the brakes so hard, his truck nearly flipped into a ditch. He later told police the creature smiled at him, not like an animal, like a person pretending to be one. When Ray tried to reverse, the thing slowly walked toward his truck, one step at a time. Then it stood on 2 legs. Ray sped away before he could see more. The next morning, police found deep claw marks across his driver's side door. Walter claimed Bosco had gotten loose, but Ray moved out of town 3 weeks later and never drove that road again. After that night, stories spread fast. Teenagers dared each other to sneak onto Blackthorn Farm. Most came back terrified. One boy claimed he heard whispering coming from the cornfields. Another said something followed him home, breathing outside his bedroom window all night. Then came the disappearances. A drifter vanished near the property during winter. Then a hunter. Then a teenage girl named Emily Voss. Police searched the woods for days. They found no bodies, no blood, only strange tracks circling Walter's farm. Tracks that started like dog prints, then slowly changed into human footprints. The sheriff finally questioned Walter directly. And that's when things got worse, because Walter admitted painting Bosco, said he wanted to scare trespassers away. But when officers asked to see the dog, Bosco was already dead, had been buried behind the barn 6 months earlier. The story should have ended there, but sightings continued. People still saw the creature walking the property every night, always at exactly 10 p.m. A delivery driver claimed it chased his van for half a mile without making a sound. A woman reported seeing it standing outside her kitchen window, watching her sleep. Then came the body cam footage. One deputy investigating the farm activated his camera while checking the fence line after reports of screams in the woods. The footage was never officially released, but people who claimed to see it described the same thing. A spotted animal slowly circling the deputy in complete silence. Then the radio begins crackling. A voice whispers, "He shouldn't have painted me." The deputy starts panicking, flashlight shaking, heavy breathing. Then the creature stands upright, too tall to be a dog, too thin to be human, its eyes reflecting white in the darkness. The footage cuts out moments before the deputy starts screaming. He resigned 2 days later and refused to explain what happened. An old woman in town eventually revealed something disturbing. Years earlier, Walter's dog Bosco had attacked a thief trying to rob the farm. The thief stabbed the animal repeatedly before dying from blood loss near the cornfields. Walter reportedly buried Bosco beside the man's body. Locals believed something changed after that. They said Walter became obsessed with keeping the dog alive. He painted fake spots onto stray dogs, added reflective colors, played strange recordings through speakers hidden around the property. But according to neighbors, those fake dogs never lasted long. They either disappeared or were found torn apart near the woods, as if something didn't like being replaced. Walter Grady died 3 years ago, heart attack, found sitting on his porch, facing the cornfields. But Blackthorn Farm still stands abandoned today. And according to truckers passing through that road late at night, something still patrols the fence line, slowly, patiently, waiting. The sheriff eventually blocked the road after multiple nighttime accidents. Officially, they blamed wildlife crossings. Unofficially, locals know better. Because every now and then, around 10 p.m., people still report seeing 2 glowing eyes moving through the fog. And if you stop your car long enough, you might hear claws scraping against the road, followed by a low growl, and a voice whispering from the darkness. Good dogs protect their home. Then something begins walking towards you. Very, very slowly.